the point, my son recently said he called a few days ago and said he was out of toilet paper.
He called from his college apartment?
Yes, he's got an apartment in college.
Called home here.
He's gonna be now. He'll be 20 next month. Okay,
That's worrisome.
okay. He is 19 days from being 20 years old. And
Let that sink in.
all right, let that sink in. And by the way, he already goaded me with two. He's like, "Imagine what happens when I'm 21." And I was like, "Yeah, imagine what happens when you're 21. Let's just see what goes on when you're 21."
Man, he's going to be faced in the hills of
He
Tennessee.
better not be. I told him, I said, "You better keep your wits about you when you turn 21."
Will the calendar line up with his spring break this year, or will he be at school for his birthday?
He'll be at school for his birthday. It's it's March 19th, and he'll be at school.
Smells like a rager.
Well, I don't know, but I don't like.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
That's been your stance from the start.
Mm-hmm.
But he called the other day. My wife had him on speaker, and he says, "I need toilet paper." And she said, "Why don't you go and buy some toilet?" I don't know what to get.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand. I don't know what to get. And she said, and he goes, "Where do I get it?" And my wife
Every store in
anywhere,
America basically
and
sells
anywhere in America you can get toilet paper.
Is this one of those times where later that night, when both of you are lying in bed, you quietly just think, "Is it us?
What happened here?
Was it us?
What happened?
Can't even buy toilet paper.
He had such promise.
Yes, yes.
What did we do? Was our
I don't know where to
him
get
too
it.
much?
I don't know where to get it.
Maybe I smothered him too much.
Yeah, maybe. So he goes, "I don't know what to get." And my wife said, "All right, I'll put in a Target order for you.
Boom. See?
You go by Target. They'll load it into your car." All he had to do was drive to Target and get. And then
Let me say this. I don't think your son's alone in that, though, because
I don't either.
everything is ordered. Like, I know toilet paper because I remember watching my parents buy it off a shelf. Now, everything's picked up or delivered. Everything.
Well, I don't think that. I don't think everything is picked up or delivered.
More people, I think, do pick up and delivery than you realize.
But not more people than go into the store.
But did your kids go with you to the grocery store and watch you purchase things?
No. But you're doing your. I mean, what percentage of people who shop? If 10,000 people shop at Target today here, how many of those people are having it loaded into their car, and how many people?
10%.
I'd say 10%.
I was going to go higher. I'd say 25.
That many. I don't see the spaces filled when I go.
Me neither.
But we have different hours than most.
Mm-hmm.
But young people, I'm sure, are doing it. I mean, if you get a millennial or a Gen Zer, it's probably
Or an alpha.
But it's not even.
alpha.
I mean, now you can get it delivered by Amazon. I mean,
Well,
Amazon.
right. True,
You know,
that's
there's
true.
just. I
Or
just think,
DoorDash.
you're right.
Uber,
DoorDash.
They
Yeah.
say they'll pick up anything.
So my wife says, "I'll order you the toilet paper, and that's it." Okay, fine. And anything else you need? Gatorade. I've got to have some. Okay, I'm going to put in 8 Gatorades and all.
What a weekend.
You know. Yes. So he goes over. I'm listening to all this. He's going over the shopping list. That was like 3 days ago. So she says to me as she's doing the order, she goes, "Uh-oh, they're out of the brand we use." So now we use, I think it's Cottonelle, and I think that's right. And so I said, "Well, any reputable toilet paper?" She goes, "I'm going to go with Angel Soft." I said, "Okay." Do either of you use Angel Soft toilet paper?
No.
No.
We use either Cottonelle or Northern because they have the purple, and I'm not sure which is which.
We use we use Quilted Northern. My wife said we use
because Charmin is blue.
Yes.
Most of their packaging is bluish. There's 2 purple ones.
Yeah.
We are Quilted Northern, and full disclosure, we get it at Sam's. So we have to buy 1,000 rolls.
Yes.
And we have Quilted Northern. And that's been in the house for a while, and I've been a fan of it. I've been okay with it. Well, she said, they don't have Quilted Northern. And then she's like, that's what he's used to. And I said, I think he'll survive if you just get him a decent. But he's used to that Quilted Northern. You know how he is. He's used to that Quilted Northern. I said, yes. She goes, he's got sensory issues. I said, yes.
Down there?
First I heard of it. I said, get in the Angel Soft. They just advertised in the Super Bowl. I said, how about that?
Yeah, that's right.
They're a huge company. They're Angel Soft. They advertise. She goes, what about Charmin?
It's kind of a pale green,
Yes,
greenish blue.
yes. We considered Charmin. We wound up going with Angel Soft. Okay. 48 hours later, phone rings. He picks up. What is this toilet paper you bought me? This is terrible. This is awful. I can't live like this.
It's like sandpaper.
That's exactly what he said.
Are we poor? Did Dad get fired?
My butthole's on fire.
You are on speaker.
Your father has worked a hard day. He's sitting right here. I'm sorry, but this is like sandpaper. I can't live like this. And she goes, borrow some from your roommates and I'll order you a different brand and you can bring that home. I'm not borrowing toilet paper from Liam. He won't. That's weird. Come on, bro.
That's the weird part about the whole transaction.
I doubt that's the weirdest thing
Liam
that's
had it the
happened
whole
in that
time?
apartment.
Exactly. Liam has some toilet paper, but they do not share toilet
They
paper.
don't share brands.
No, they each have.
Bro, no. That's weird.
So he's stuck with 7 more rolls of Angel Soft toilet paper.
God.
I didn't know. I didn't realize Angel Soft was not up to Quilted Northern. I guess Quilted Northern's not as good. It reminded me of the piece you brought in 6 months ago when the gang on South Park got a teenager and were trying to teach them how to fend for themselves.
Hello?
Bruh, how do I make ramen?
Excuse me?
I'm starving and the instructions are all stupid.
Oh, is this my teenager? How's it going, dude?
It's not going. The ramen's all hard and I can't eat it like that.
Well, you have to put the noodles in boiling water.
Where do I get water?
Do you have a sink?
Bruh.
Bro, what?
I'm sorry, I'm not a 5-star chef!
He's no longer, he'll be a teenager
That's right.
for another 3
Only
weeks.
3 more weeks. He won't even be a teenager.
Bruh.
What would he have said on toilet paper? I'm sorry, I'm not a proctologist.
Yeah.
I don't think that, yeah.
I mean, what are you going to say?
a lumberjack. No, he wouldn't know the trees.
No, he doesn't
Turn into
know.
paper,
No,
turn
he
into toilet paper.
He doesn't know that. If I told him toilet paper grew on trees, literally you go and pick them, he'd probably be like, yeah.
Hold on, let me tell Liam. I like this new character we've introduced to Liam. Liam the roommate. Bro,
Bruh. Did you use my
can't do that, that's gay.
Yeah, Liam,
Yeah.
they were not going to
Okay,
borrow
all right.
toilet paper.